This video was sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes launching your own website a breeze. Welcome back to the Breakroom. It's a Monday. You know, I think we could kind of declare at the end to the summer movie season. They're already putting Netflix movies into theaters.
Yeah.
The big releases have kind of come.
Is it the start of fall? The start of the fall movie season?
we can declare our own little Groundhog Day and say that it's the beginning of fall here.
Even though it's 109 degrees.
250 degrees here.
Technically, we'll always, it goes through September in LA. It goes through September.
It'll be hot. Some years it's hot until Halloween.
I was like, Halloween's still sometimes hot.
Yeah, September in LA is not necessary. I wish we could all black out for those 30 days.
It's impossible. The fact that my mom loves coming here for Christmas because she says it's so warm. She says it's so warm. We went to the beach. I was in a full jacket. It was like 60 degrees. She was like, oh my God. She was in capris.
I mean, very quick tangent. Growing up in Florida, spring break would sometimes be in like March, and like we'd all be like still shivering. Those kids would come down from Pennsylvania or Michigan, butt naked on the beach, like, this is great.
I remember, like, I'm from New Jersey originally, and on Halloween, like when you're a little kid, you pick your costume, and you're so proud of it, and you're like, strawberry shortcake, and then your mom comes on and puts on a jacket, and so you like knock on the door for trick or treat, and you're like, trick or treat, and then flash.
You go,
trick or treat. I'm strawberry shortcake, and then you bundle up.
Here in California, kids are sweating through their Roblox masks.
They're dressed as Spider-Man, and they're like.
I would rather do that. In Washington, it was raining every Halloween. I remember I dressed up as Columbia from the Rockstars Picture Show, and I was like, they won't know who I am. I'm wearing the jacket. I was so mad. I was like, no.
Yeah, you gotta plan your costume around that. Like only characters who wear raincoats.
Yeah, you gotta choose something
like
crazy.
Coraline in a raincoat.
Oh, that's a good idea. The lighthouse.
Kid from It.
You just constantly have it on. That's so funny.
Or the villain from I Know What You Did Last Summer. There's a limited list.
The Morton Salt Girl? Does she have a little umbrella?
Oh, the Morton Salt Girl. We're just naming people with yellow
Chicago, every kid in Chicago can only go as the Morton Salt Girl.
But we're going to use this as an opportunity. Also, it's a bit of a dead news season. Normally, we would do a headlines episode on Monday. There are truly no headlines for us to chat about. So we're going to use this as an opportunity to look forward, specifically to things that are coming out in the rest of August, but mostly September and October, maybe a dabble of November. Kind of our fall looking forward and what we are excited for.
Yeah. Can I add to that? Some people might have heard the rules wrong. And they said fall could go throughout all 2026.
I think that's fine. I have a bunch of November stuff, so I think you're good. You can even, if you wanted to squeeze into December.
If I get minus points for this, I completely understand. I did not read the rules.
I think we came up with that rule later because we were like, what if we want to do it again for winter?
Then we'll just do it again. It's fine. No,
listen, I'm a fall girl though. Like I love October. I love spooky stuff. So,
but November is a fall month.
November is a fall month.
I guess that's true.
Oh wait, no, technically it's Christmas.
But November is when they start hyping up their Christmas.
Yes, because I was like, October is the last day for Halloween, October 31st, and as soon as November 1st, you're playing Mariah Carey.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Okay. Well,
so he has Christmas movies on his list.
Listen, I followed the rules. Mine are only August and September. October.
Most of my list is February 2026, but it's my fall hype schedule.
I'm looking at 2 of the 5, and 2 of the 5 are still fall.
Okay, good.
Yes. Yeah, we're fine, and we're breaking.
This just means that I'm going to get the most votes.
We picked specific categories, and then each of us has picked something that we are most excited about in that category coming up. We do not know each other's picks.
Yeah.
And we want to hear from you all. I'm sure I just looking in the list of options, there were so many things I had to pick from.
Yeah, same.
I'm like, there's a bunch of good options. Though again, we're in kind of a little bit of lull. We had the big summer blockbusters. There's some big late in the year. We get Wicked 2, we get Avatar late this year. Okay. But like, it's a lot of smaller releases now for a little while. And then like more streaming stuff and some TV stuff. So it's kind of, I feel like it's more like evened out. Whereas if we were doing this 6 months ago, there would have been a lot of Fantastic Four, Superman, that kind of stuff.
You just gave one example of one of my movies and I realized I just fought how November is Christmas and how I made a mistake.
Well, if you have something I just named, I think that's fine.
Well, I'm curious to see if any of us have since we purposely didn't talk about this beforehand, do any of us have the same thing?
I'm sure we
because
do.
then we'll have to declare it a Breakroom superstar.
I think there's zero chance either of you have anything.
Well, because
Gina
no one's following the rules.
I follow the rules, and one of them comes out September. So I think me and Gina might have one in September.
Okay.
The same.
Gina, we invented these rules 90 minutes ago. Don't act like this is...
Yeah, Gina, I did not have that at all when coming up with these rules, clearly. I just listened when I could.
It was a very haphazard, maybe we do this.
Okay, let's start off with, and again, I'm gonna abuse some food metaphors here, because we started it as our media diet, so we've decided that our main course for the purpose of this metaphor is the theatrical film release we are most excited for in the next couple months. Okay?
That's right.
Who would like to begin?
I can go first.
Yeah, go first.
I chose clearly Wicked for Good, which does come out in November. Depending if you're seeing a screen, but if you're going to the premiere, maybe it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, even earlier.
Wait, I guess it's November 21st.
A perfect Thanksgiving movie.
Before Thanksgiving.
Perfect Thanksgiving film.
And what does Thanksgiving bring if not fall? Not.
I mean, that's a great pick.
But yeah, Wicked for Good, easy.
Gina and I went to a Superman screening where that was the first time I'd seen that trailer on a big screen.
Yeah, and
that trailer hits.
Yeah, it was a real good trailer. I don't dislike Wicked. I saw the show, and I really like it. I wouldn't have expected to see the trailer and be like, I think Zach and I turned to each other and be like, what did you think? That was awesome. We both were kind of shocked how awesome it looked.
And the publicity machine hasn't kind of wound up for that yet. I think they're trying to because it felt like the last one the publicity just ended for the last one.
And
So
Universal still has 12 other movies they're releasing between now and then. So it's they're really good about making sure hey, we can't run on each other's toes.
Right.
But right now at Universal, they have the Glenda and the Alphaba for photo ops, and they are very popular, and those lines are very long for a reason.
I mean, the color coordination is
great.
really someone was like, pink and green, let's do it. Color coordinate this crap. It's very easy. I can't wait to see how many Wicked Halloween costumes there are.
There's gonna be I went to Spirit Halloween already. Did you go to Spirit?
No,
yet?
not yet.
There's one around the corner.
I was thinking that and K-pop Demon Hunters. So many costumes.
That one's too hard. There's a difference between Halloween costume and cosplay.
And
K-pop Demon Hunters is too hard. But the alphabets for Wicked are already at Spirit, and I was like, they're only in child size. They're not making it for my grown ass. But I wish they would.
No, they have
they have the slutty one
for adults.
Slutty alphabet.
And the slutty Halloween costumes, it's always a football player, mustard, and then out of nowhere, it has a normal Cinderella for an adult plus size woman, and I'm like, I don't want to be Cinderella.
Yeah. Or they're sexy Chucky.
Yeah, sexy. Didn't you want to be a sexy scarecrow? I'm no one ever said they wanted to be a sexy scarecrow. Also, I've never been a sexy Halloween costume girl. I love being the freak. So I'm give me the real
legit
disgusting scarecrow. I want to be drooling acid. I've always wanted the freak costume.
Xenomorph. Yeah.
I mean, we had a Xenomorph in office last year.
Yeah,
Brandon dressed up as a Xenomorph for our Halloween, and it was great. And he was walking around making that noise.
Gina, what's your main course?
I had to write all of mine on a card to get all the information right. I picked The Long Walk.
Oh, it already came out, did it? Oh, no,
September 12th. It's a Lionsgate film. I read the book a few years ago, loved it. It's very hard to adapt, but I've heard that early screenings, people are going crazy for it. They love it.
I need your opinion once you see it, and then I will choose.
I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I will say special shout out goes to Mortal Kombat 2. Because I rented out a theater to watch the first one, and I'm tempted to do that for the second one too. I might just rent it out for everyone.
I'm very interested. I think I was a little bit underwhelmed by that first trailer
for Mortal Kombat or
for the new Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
And I think there was some pushback just on online, but I'm still excited for that movie.
Oh, I love that trailer. Once Katana shows up, I was like, yeah, what? Oh, a real accurate Katana. What are we doing here? I loved. I was cackling at the first one.
The Long Walk, one of 2 Stephen King adaptations coming out in our window.
Oh.
There's a chance we could hear about the second one. Maybe. Actually, the second one was a runner-up for me, but my main course, The Smashing Machine. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
No! Ew, boo!
This is...
Boo!
This is as Zach-coded as it gets.
It is.
I was gonna say this is the most Zach pick.
It's crazy because last year, what you did the
Iron Claw?
the Jungle Cruise starring Emily Blunt.
No. Here's my thing. I mean, I'm not a big MMA guy, but I love professional wrestling, and but gritty, combat-y thing, whether it's the wrestler, Warrior, last year's Iron Claw, whatever, especially the A24 gritty. This is one of the Safdie brothers. The other Safdie brother has another movie coming out this year. And when was the last time we had maybe never gritty, not cheesy at all? The Rock?
Yeah.
I mean, he did Pain and Gain. He's done some dramas, but I think this
is his am I gonna get an Oscar?
Yes.
I think this is his moment where he's listen.
I was thinking about who are the biggest actors who normally do comedy or more cheesy actiony stuff that have never had their Oscar movie. I was when does Kevin Hart do his Oscar movie?
Well, that's the difference. Is I think these people are I know where I make my money.
Yeah, at some point you could have said that about Adam Sandler. Yeah. At some point you could have said that about Jim Carrey. And both of those guys
Eddie Murphy.
I think those people are completely different than Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but that's again, you never know until you try.
So that's why I want it. That's why I want it so bad.
I'm giving The Rock kudos for trying. I think, and Kevin Hart,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson technically didn't come from a comedy. He came from a wrestler background. So I
would argue that there's a very fine line between professional wrestling and comedy.
They're not comedy.
It's I want concussions. I want pill addiction. I want every gritty, nasty thing.
This is also Dwayne The Rock Johnson finally recognizing hey, I can't be doing big franchises. It doesn't spin well. Jumanji, I think the first one did really well. Jumanji 2 kind of didn't.
Yeah.
And then we all saw Black Adam. So I think he's I think people don't want to see me do these big franchises and just go in. They want to see me actually do something. Yeah. And while he's also moving away from steroids.
I think this is also
he's
I can only be 260 pounds ripped for so long, and this might be my last two Raws.
I think this is his last two Raws. And I also think there's something if him and Emily Blunt keep doing movies together. They like hanging out, which is insane to me.
I hope it succeeds, just if for his heart alone. I think if it fails, he'll be back to the steroids, I guess.
I mean, kind of Batista has dropped a lot of weight and kind of looks more like a normal human being. I wouldn't doubt if in 3 years Dwayne The Rock Johnson looks more like a normal human being.
You physically cannot maintain that as you get older.
He's in his 50s.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You shouldn't even maintain that for more than
no, you shouldn't.
a weekend.
Throw in the chat. I'll say some other options kind of in this upcoming window of big. I mentioned The Running Man from Edgar Wright.
By the way, another Stephen King.
Yes. Tron Ares.
Another Stephen King.
Yeah.
My favorite of the
Jared Leto's personal life might be a Stephen King.
My whole thing is Tron, love it. Hell yeah, give me more Tron. I don't like Jared Leto. I don't want him in there. Why are you putting him in there?
I think Disney has a deal or just likes him a lot.
I think that's it. He's a weird pick for the lead. They build a perfect robot AI soldier.
I also want to see
Jared Leto.
I want to see who else auditioned for it, and if Jared Leto was the best, not a fan pick, but just a face that everyone knows, and that's probably why they chose him. I bet there was someone else.
I hate it. To me, it's if someone was hey, I baked you this perfect cake. You're very excited about this cake. Before you eat it, I'm gonna pour tuna fish sauce that's been sitting out for 2 days on top of it.
I made you.
That is Jared Leto. Your tuna fish sauce on top of cake, Jared Leto.
I like the idea of just I made you this pie, but it also has Jared Leto.
I don't want this pie.
I don't want this pie.
I don't like pie that much.
What did you do to this pie?
Two other. Gina already mentioned Mortal Kombat 2 coming out late October, and I bet somewhere on all of our lists, Frankenstein.
Yes.
Now it's getting
those aren't fall.
Yeah, well
maybe
October 17th is when that's coming out in theaters, and then November. So it's getting 2 weeks in theaters, and then in early November it's on Netflix. It's Guillermo del Toro, Oscar Isaac, Mia Goth.
It looks great. I mean, from what we've seen, we haven't really seen too much.
It's gonna be
I'm sure
fantastic.
It's great. What do we have in the chat? Anyone weighing in the chat?
I'm never gonna say.
What did we miss?
For good is better.
Yeah, did we let us know in the chat if we missed anyone and whose picks you agree with the most?
Yes. One of our sponsors today is Squarespace. If you've been on the fence about starting a website because you think it's going to be too hard or take too long, Get off that fence. Squarespace makes it easy. Squarespace is an all-in-one tool that gives you everything you need to make a website that looks good and does whatever you need it to do. If you're selling goods or services, Squarespace can help you untangle digital payment platforms with just a few clicks, making it easy to start receiving payments right away using popular payment methods like Apple Pay, ACH, Direct Debit, Klarna, and more. If you're not a graphic designer, don't worry. Squarespace's design intelligence tool makes it so easy to get your website looking just right. It combines 2 decades of industry-leading design expertise with cutting-edge technology. Every Squarespace website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, an auto-generated sitemap, and more. So you show up more often to more people in global search engine results. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/breakroom to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Our next category.
Yeah.
And this is, we've kind of like changed the definition here. It was originally going to be like streaming thing, but let's say it's like a series.
Yeah. So it could be streaming, or it could be like network, or it could be like HBO, and then it goes to HBO, because who knows how we're watching things anymore. I had to look up, like, is this streaming, or does it come out on Hulu and then goes to something?
You chose something very specific then, because I chose Gen V season 2.
You know what? I looked at that and I was like, I am very excited about this.
Blow out that world. I need to know how we're gonna go back to Herogasm.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time since season 1. I think I need a refresh. I need a refresher. But I am very excited about it.
Every teaser for it looks great.
Yeah. Zach, why don't you go next?
Okay, well, Gen V is your pick,
Yeah,
Jessica.
season 2, easy.
I'm going with, and again, this is a little off-brand for Breakroom, and I'm pretty sure neither of you picked the show.
What are you going to? I'm gonna be so mad.
Again,
Antiques Roadshow, season 78.
As my picks,
Bring the show, season 49.
as my picks come into view, you're gonna really get a look into the soul of where Zach Huddleston is at right now.
This is why you always
You're a
lose.
sociopath. They're gonna be like, is Zach a sociopath?
Task. HBO, Mark Ruffalo, from the creator of Mayor of Easttown. This is gritty.
Gritty. He went with gritty picks for both.
It's gritty fall for me, okay? It's alcoholic FBI agent
Zach,
Mark
are you
Ruffalo
okay?
hunting down a violent robber gang that wears skull masks. Hell yes.
It looks fun.
Listen, here's the thing. Every one of Zach's picks, it is good. That's
they're
the
all
thing. It's
great.
good. It's just so Zach.
Yeah.
Plus, it's HBO. It's a guy, Mayor of Easttown. We all watched that.
Yeah, it was
Mary.
great.
You know,
I'm sure
so-
these are going to be great.
I'm all for it. Oh, also, it's got Sir Kristen Cole from House of the Dragon.
Yeah. A lot of good people in it.
The young lady from Woman King. I think the daughter from Woman King is in it, I believe.
A lot of good people.
It's got a strong cast. I'm excited. Okay, and then Gina, what's your series pick?
I'm a slut for Stephen King. I'm going for It. Welcome to Derry.
That was my runner-up too. Yes.
And this is why it's interesting, because they haven't technically given like the date. Like it just said like October question mark. Which means it's like maybe not done yet. But I'm very excited about this. Like I thought that, the original It miniseries is great, but the new It movie was great. Also there was like they've had a few Stephen King series lately that have been like amazing. I just think it's the perfect time for people to be adapting his work. And also, like, I'm a nerd for the connective tissue between Stephen King universes. Like we saw a little trailer for this, and you see Shawshank Prison, even though the show has nothing to do with the Shawshank Redemption or that prison. But like, there's always little Stephen King. Stephen King has a larger universe than the MCU, and I love finding those connections.
And he's been for 50 years. He's been laying little connections,
building
in his
it out.
books and
Yeah,
things like that.
in his 80s coke haze, when he was like, what if I wrote a book a day? And like, what if there was one thing that connected all of them?
And now he's like, Epstein Files, Santa Claus stories. Stephen King's a fucking Looney Tune now, but his work from the past is always going to be good.
I think he was always a Looney Tune.
I don't think he was always that crazy. That's crazy. The Flash and that's two crazy things to be lying about.
Don't trust his taste in films, but
he can write to save his life. I don't know if he can write today, but I know he can write that.
Yes.
And his son, I think, is amazing.
Hard to argue with his volume of output. Some other contenders for, and again, some people are throwing out some things that are like coming out a little bit later in the year.
You can say it just for fun. We're not gonna put it.
Yeah,
We're
not really picking December things, but that's okay. Like people are mentioning Wonder Man, but that technically is a December release, so it doesn't really fall into our window.
I am excited about it, though.
But some other Marvel Zombies is in our window.
I considered that. Yeah.
Jessica mentioned Gen V. Wednesday, season 2, part 2.
That's
technically it's
that's summer.
Second half. Oh, we're seeing that still.
It's September. It's like right there.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday, September 3rd.
Right after Labor Day.
I don't count that. It's still hot. If it's 102 degrees while Wednesday is coming out.
And
it's gonna be 102 degrees for the next month and a half. So.
And then again, late November, but. Stranger Things. Which feels, even if that's late November, feels like a fall thing. It's always like, I always associate it with kind of Halloween time, fall time.
Yeah, it always is around that time. Again, and those are all great picks. It's just like, there's no way I'm going to put Gen V Season 2 underneath them.
Yeah.
I can't do that to myself today. But I agree with Stranger Things. I'm excited to see which one dies. I know it's Dustin. I know it's I will put money on this table if we want to gamble right now.
Rest in peace, sweet Dustin. Okay, and maybe we could say, if the film was our main course, this is like, the main vegetable. This is your green beans. This was your baked potato. I don't know. I just need it to be food.
The baked potato. Okay.
So how about,
maybe this is the appetizer. I feel like we did these in the wrong order. I feel like a TV series is an appetizer to the movie main course.
Sure.
The movie is the entree.
Yeah.
Am I also saying that correct? I'm using the Panda Express. The measurements
Panda
over there.
Express does
is this the plate
right.
too, or
the main protein?
Is this the Panda Bowl or not?
So then let's pivot here, and we were kind of talking about because there's not as many big theatrical releases over the next 6-12 weeks. So there are a bunch of things getting re-released in theaters.
I just went last night and I just saw a Deadline article. It made $3.3 million this weekend. The re-release of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Wow.
I went yesterday to the Glendale Galleria, the Americana brand, and it was packed.
Yeah.
Wow.
I genuinely thought I was gonna be the only one there.
That's a cult classic.
And it was packed, made $3.3 million. They're re-releasing Secret of Use in March. This was the 35th anniversary. They're doing Sound of Music coming up. I think theaters are what if we don't have enough movies?
They're doing all 3 Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Yes.
There's a lot. And again, this is great. This is kind of, since the pandemic, I feel like this has become a lot more popular.
Yeah.
Usually when movies hit big anniversary years or ahead of a release, makes sense to do Spider-Man because we're getting a new Spider-Man movie next year.
Listen, people want that nostalgia to remember a time when either we were too young to realize how crazy things were or before things got quite this crazy.
And I think now
Teenage
that,
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The advantage of streaming is so many people have consumed so many movies but have never gotten to see them on a big screen. Right? So there's so many young people that weren't alive when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out.
Yeah.
But they would love the opportunity. Or older folks that did watch it and maybe only caught it on VHS or whatever, right? And now you can go see it. Now, this category, we're not limited to things that are being released in theaters, though you could pick one of those.
It's just,
we're just
what
saying
do we rewatch?
Something you're looking forward to revisiting.
Yeah, a rewatch, a lot of the white girls always rewatch Gilmore Girls every fall. That's their white girl comfort show. I always rewatch the same spooky movies when October 1st hits and they do the 30 days of Halloween. Yeah. Or there's another one that the Hallmark Channel does or something. It's spooky 30 days of spookiness or something.
I can go first on this one. And keep in mind, they didn't explain any of that backstory. They just said classic rewatch. So I said, a classic rewatch? I don't know what's coming out in theaters, but I'll choose Jumanji.
That's a good one.
Robin Williams is
That's a good one.
And we're getting a new Jumanji movie next year.
Are we?
So this is timed well. We're getting Jumanji 3 next year. Yeah.
I just talked about how bad the second one is.
Jumanji 1 is a great. Every time I rewatch that, I'm damn, this is good.
And we're saying, I guess, you're saying Robin Williams Jumanji, not first The Rock.
Yeah, if we're doing a classic rewatch, I assume this is
Zach
the Jumanji.
needs you to be watching The Rock at all times, Jessica.
Which I'm Zach, I can only do so much.
No, it's fine. I just want to make point of clarity. Yeah, love this movie.
I can only do so much of that family.
That's a good pick.
But yeah, if it was about to get re-released into theaters, put that back in theaters. I don't think I was.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
I don't think I was old enough to go see that one in theaters.
Also, I feel like that would be great with all the surround sound when the.
I mean, it might look still bad on our projectors. It might look bad. We might have to get a VHS tape into a built-in TV.
You got to just suspend your disbelief.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is what movies used to look like. This is what they used to look like.
1995. Yeah, I could have saw it at one.
Oh, 95.
And I would have remembered it.
It's a 30-year anniversary then.
Oh, it is! Re-release
Oh my God.
trilogy.
And I knew that when I chose this, so I get a bonus point.
Jessica's following all the rules.
That's gonna come. Anniversary's gonna come back for my pick. But Gina, what is your pick?
Every October, I rewatch Over the Garden Wall.
Oh, it's such a good show.
It's so good. It's got
good
just
show.
enough. It's sort of like
I don't know this at all.
Oh, a lot of people
and
don't.
molasses.
Jessica knows it.
I love it.
It
It's
was
such a
it
good
was
show.
like sort of a one and done, like kind of a mini series on Cartoon Network. But it is like a mystery fantasy animated. It's like appropriate for children, but it's
whimsical. Though.
it's whimsical and weird. It has all these weird songs. It's a little bit spooky. And it's just Halloweeny enough that like it is like the perfect like fall show. You could watch it with your kid, and I'm sure.
You know what show I watched? It's almost like this, and I don't know if you watched it. Summer Camp Island on HBO. Have you seen that?
I have not watched it.
It's kind of like it, but they're animals instead of people.
Yeah.
You would like it. It's
sounds
like the
like my
same
jam.
degree.
Sounds
But
like my
Over the
jam.
Garden Wall is such a good fucking
Yeah,
show.
and it's one of those things that anyone who has seen it loves it, but a lot of people haven't seen it. No one has watched it and disliked it.
Yeah, that's true. I would say that.
So
Garden Wall.
watch it. It's a quick watch. You can do like just watch them straight through, or do like one episode a day. It's also gorgeously animated. The guy who like made it at Cartoon Network worked on it for years, and the voice acting is exquisite, and also so many famous people. You've got original Pennywise in there, Tim Curry.
Oh, okay.
Like you've got Elijah Wood as the main character. Every episode, you're like, wait, is that insanely famous person so and so doing a stupid song about mashed potatoes and gravy? Like, is that? And it is.
Okay. Wow. What a great recommendation. Truly. If this was all a bit and that show had never been made, I would not know.
Oh, we just played into it very hard.
Jessica and I are so good at improv that we just invented
no,
it.
it is so good.
Brian
Gina, now tell
worked
them
up
about
a
the creator.
graphic.
Yeah, Brian drew that graphic, that insane graphic.
Funny you should mention original Pennywise Tim Curry, because my pick, it's the 40-year anniversary of Clue.
Oh,
that's
a good one.
And it's like, again, nobody would qualify this as a horror movie, but it has a very Halloween month energy to it, right? Like the rain coming down on the creepy old mansion.
Yeah, it's
and
a classic murder mystery.
Yes, a lot of comedy. There's a little bit of scariness, but it's mostly kind of campy, fun comedy.
That's a fun one to force people,
picks.
young people that have never seen it, to go see.
Oh,
Yeah.
it holds up.
It's great.
There were a
The
couple kids.
acting.
Yeah, there were a couple kids in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I was like, yes, this is what we need to be doing. Only bring them to re-releases.
They're gonna get scared out of their mind. They're gonna be like, oh, the face is moving like that.
Why aren't they as jacked as they are in the Michael Bay version?
I like the Michael Bay version.
My turtles have muscles.
He has gold chains on. Ew, that was the worst
That
Ninja
was the
Turtles,
worst
dude.
one.
There is no way you guys are gonna look at me and say that was
Worst
a good one.
one.
That's a horrible
No.
Ninja Turtle.
That's great.
That was bad.
No.
Why do you put gold chains
No,
on
Michael
that?
Bay. Bad Michael Bay.
Bad Michael Bay.
We got a couple more people becoming members on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Tibby Scott, Sarah Hatchadorian, sent 5 Breakroom gift memberships. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank
And
you.
then Tiffany S327, or maybe it's Tiffany's, I don't know. But either way, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. Okay, our next category, and this is very looking forward. This is a trailer that we think we might get in the next couple months.
See, you guys did not explain this right. I thought it was a trailer we've already seen.
Oh, okay. No, this is like a trailer for
a trailer we're hyped that will come out.
Well, I already broke the rules on 2 of the things for this one, so it's a
we'll go first, and if you want to steal one of ours, you're allowed. Or you can pick one.
go first. I like throwing mine away just because I fucked up the rules.
No, I want to know what it is.
No, mine is I said The Odyssey.
Oh,
you know what? I almost put that because I assume we are going to get a longer trailer.
Yes, because that was definitely a tease.
That was a teaser.
got.
So I think that's a good
What
pick.
Gina said is exactly what I was going to say.
I mean, you didn't break the rules because guess what my pick was?
The Odyssey?
That's right.
Whoa! I almost picked
picks.
this, and then
I don't want Zach
we would have had a break
Again,
room.
gritty.
Gritty,
we almost went 3 for 3.
Hit the gritty, hire that mascot.
If you say it one more time, the mascot Gritty comes in here and he dances behind you for the rest of the show.
He does the gritty.
The gritty.
That tease was so good. It's still not online. Was that just ahead of Superman?
Yeah. Yeah, because they played before Superman. Wait, was it Superman?
No. It was Universal's Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World. Yeah, it was Jurassic World.
Yeah,
because they did whatchamacallit before Fantastic Four, right? The exclusive Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Yes.
They were doing those.
But even just we got a couple shots, but like what we saw had barely any Matt Damon. No Zendaya, no like half the cast not in it at all. It's just Tom Holland and John Bernthal with their creepy dialogue stuff.
Yeah.
But it was still so goosebump inducing. I'm
it's gonna be
so
good.
excited to see more.
Yeah, I you know what? I'm mad at myself because I almost put that, and then we would have had our first.
What did you put?
First, well, in keeping with
Still
my
be
spooky
excited,
horror mood, I picked Mike Flanagan's Exorcist.
Easy.
And it is Blumhouse. It is Universal. I am so excited about this. To me, Mike Flanagan never misses. Yeah. And the original Exorcist is so good, and he's so good at taking things and reinventing them.
We're on a bit of an Exorcist cold streak.
That's true. They have not been living up to.
There's nowhere but up for Mike Flanagan. That's the whole point. Every Exorcist is bad, and that's so great.
He's one of those guys that doesn't take a project on unless he already has a strong take on it.
Also, The Last Exorcism, is that what it is? Their first Exorcism it's actually a really good fucking movie.
Yes.
That's a great movie.
And I know even there's been a lot of not like The Exorcist, but there's been exorcism movies.
Yeah, Exorcism
the Pope's
of Emily
Exorcist,
Rose,
The Last Exorcist.
It's always a good.
I love a good exorcism.
I will say special shout out to I almost put it live action He-Man, live action Masters of the Universe, because we have not had a live action Masters of the Universe since Dolph Lundgren was He-Man.
I'm kind of excited for that. It's got a good cast. Between that and live action Street Fighter movie, one of those will be good.
The Street Fighter one will do great.
The Street Fighter movie is from the guy who did Eric Andre's show, and they keep casting kind of goofy people.
Yeah,
I'm very excited for
Street
that.
Fighter's gonna be fun.
I think it's gonna be a kind of a little bit campy.
I don't know if that's even gone into production yet, so I don't know if they're gonna
I always put that on my list.
Cody Rhodes shared the photo.
Oh, so we could see something like that in the next couple
months. A lot of good picks.
Oh, did you go see Naked Gun?
No,
Cody Rhodes' cameo in it is very sweet, and I'm so proud of him.
I saw that twice in the theater.
It's great. That's crazy. You haven't even seen him once. Crazy.
Well, it's not gritty enough for him.
Of course it isn't. It isn't.
If Frank Drebin had a drinking problem and maybe dies in the end, I could get in. But real quick, we've been running some polls in the chat. Which movie premiere do you agree with the most? 47% going with Jess's pick, Wicked for Good.
Oh.
So Gina's Gina's not too far behind, 42% going with The Long Walk. And then
not unsurprising, Zach is in the
almost nobody is as excited as Smashing Machine. I'm fine with that. And then series, again, a theme here. Jess, 46% excited the most for Gen V.
I'm here for my people.
Surprisingly, 33% into my pick of
That's crazy.
And then Gina's Welcome to Dairy coming in at 22%.
I don't think enough people know about Welcome to Dairy. They're keeping it. They're keeping it low, which is pissing me off.
They haven't promoted it.
Are they embarrassed? Are you think they're nervous? They shouldn't be nervous.
I think that they're going to wait until October 1st and then scare the crap out of all of you. And you're all going to be on my side.
They should have done it sooner. I think they should have shared something. I was confused about how it's so late. I was like, they're waiting. They're waiting.
Now, for Classic Rewatch, I will say, everybody got behind Clue, 43% in Clue. I mean, it's also probably of the two. I mean, that might be the movie that most people have seen too.
Oh, but, everyone's seen Jumanji.
Gina's Over the Garden Wall at 37%. Jess's Jumanji only at 20%.
Damn, you guys hate Ron Williams.
I'm glad so many people have seen Over the Garden Wall, though.
Yeah, or at least are intrigued by your plug of it.
My hard pitch.
Nerd Girl Jean saying on Twitch, I'm excited for Marvel Zombies and Stranger Things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
HBasso13 on Twitch saying, I want to watch Chris Hemsworth's Limitless Season 2.
Yeah, I've heard great things.
Oh,
I was
really?
just talking about this last night. It seems very much like a passion project for him. I've heard nothing but glowing reviews from people who have seen it. So yeah, I think you're onto one for that.
I mean, didn't get talked about enough because that movie was kind of considered a bomb and people didn't like it that much.
I liked the movie.
His performance in Furiosa.
Oh, that movie.
Fun.
I mean, if that movie got received a little bit better, I think people would be talking more about his performance.
Wasn't it also coming out? When did Furiosa came out at the same time as another movie? Because I remember being like, I ended up watching Furiosa on a plane.
I think that's probably where almost everybody else consumed Frito. So it was on a plane.
Right.
It wasn't really a summer movie. I want to say it was like last spring or something.
Something else came out around the same time, and it was, no, it wasn't. It was something that we were like, we're going the other way.
Yeah. One of our sponsors this week is HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. You may have heard of HelloFresh. They send chef-crafted recipes and fresh ingredients to your home. But this summer, they made their biggest menu upgrade yet. This isn't the HelloFresh you remember. It's bigger, healthier, and tastier than ever. HelloFresh has doubled its menu. Now you can choose from 100 options each week, including new seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world. Dig into bigger portions that'll keep everyone satisfied. Plus, you can feel great with an even healthier menu filled with high protein and veggie-packed recipes. HelloFresh now helps you eat greener with new veggie-packed recipes that have 2 or more veggies. Also, with the new HelloFresh, you can get steak and seafood recipes delivered every week for no extra cost. There's 3 times more seafood on the menu now. Again, at no extra cost. Discover new seasonal produce each week, from snap peas to stone fruit to corn on the cob and more. Every HelloFresh meal uses high-quality ingredients, including seasonal fresh produce and proteins that travel from the farm to your doorstep. Plus, flexible deliveries that you can pause or skip when you need. I use HelloFresh, and you should too. The best way to cook just got better. Go to HelloFresh.com/Breakroom10FM now to get 10 free meals and a free item for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/Breakroom10FM to get 10 free meals and a free item for life. Okay, so then our final category is a true wild card. Okay? And this is, I was joking, if we're keeping the meal metaphor, this could be your Diet Dr. Pepper. This could be a Rolo that you snuck into the to the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Who knows what this is? It's an unexpected little bite, okay? And truly, everything's up for grabs. It's just something that you are excited about in the next few months.
Mine's a weird one.
Mine's a great one. I'm gonna prophesize who's gonna die next in 2026.
Oh, that is a good one.
I'm joking. I didn't do that. That'd be
Jess.
an insane thing
I
to
want
do.
it, Jess.
Lauren Michaels.
Shit.
And it's gonna be on a subway. He's driving it. Okay, no. My wild card pick is very easy. Very expected. The only difference is that it got out of the wheelhouse of our normal movies, films, TV.
It could be anything. Video games, books, whatever.
And I chose one that we're all waiting for, which is GTA 6. Now, let me do a heartfelt pitch like Gina. I like shooting guns and games. I like robbing banks and bombing things.
You sold that bitch in the room.
I like people in bikinis and Speedos on the beach and trapping alligators. No, I've been waiting for this game for a very long time. We all are. Every time we see the trailer, we go, wow, it looks really great. My PlayStation 5 will never be able to handle it, and we'll see when it comes out. They say 2026. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true.
Someone with insider information, hit up Jess.
Someone already hacked them like 3 times. I feel like it doesn't take much anymore. Maybe I just need to do like a tutorial on TikTok.
Oh my god.
You guys go.
Zach, you go next. Mine's insane.
Okay, and if we run the poll for this, I know this will get 0 votes. Okay, it's a true wild card, and this is just a little bit about me. Okay, I grew up a big sports fan. A lot of my sports fandom has lapsed. I don't watch that much sports anymore or follow it nearly as closely as I did when I was much younger. But recently, the school I went to, the University of Florida, where I grew up 30 minutes away from that school, grew up, my father, my now deceased father, and I were huge sports fans of that. The basketball team won the national championship a couple months ago. Tears of joy streaming down my face, holding my young daughter. It's already time for the next season to begin. They're kicking off their season. Their very first game is going to be played in Las Vegas against the University of Arizona on November 2nd. And I think or 3rd. I think I'm going to try to go.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in person in 20 years. And it was such a meaningful moment in my sports fandom recently when they won their championship. This will be the very next game they play.
I'm such an idiot. They're better than like Notre Dame and Gonzaga and
Oh,
shit?
you better believe it. Or at least they were last March.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
I always thought it was
On a scale of 1 to 10, how gritty is that game going to be?
Oh my God, dude.
When I get rolled in the parking lot by a much younger, fitter Arizona fan, it'll get very gritty.
I can't believe Zach's about to pick a fight with a college student.
I love that because that is a true wild card. That is a true wild card.
Well, speaking of wild cards, Gina.
I like food a lot. If anyone watches things consistently, I constantly talk about food. Every time I watch a cartoon, I'm like, that cartoon food looks good.
It's amazing.
Mine is a food festival. It is the Feast of San Gennaro. It is a big deal on the East Coast. It's a big deal in the Italian American community.
The photo that was chosen is so
I literally
cute.
said
It's so
this,
cute.
and I was like, it's insane.
That's the New
You
York
said this
one,
is
right?
the
Yeah,
perfect
that is the New York one. It started in Naples, but it's big, like the Italian American community. Like they have it in New York, in Little Italy. They have one in Los Angeles. It's not as good as it is on the East Coast.
The one in Los Angeles is like a big proprietor of that is Jimmy Kimmel, right? Like he kind of helped launch it. I believe.
Really is like any like Italian celebrity in Los Angeles is like, hey, Feast of San Gennaro. Yeah, let's go. I don't know why they still have their East Coast accents, but yeah, it's super fun. You go, like you just get, like it's just a bunch of Italian food, and there's always like old Italian bands playing music with like a little 80-year-old woman in like a little war dress,
slow
and
down.
she's like swing dancing with her husband.
I'm not trying to be this person, but you might get that in GTA 6. And that is not only for the East Coast or the West Coast. You just got to join a server of mine called Welcome to San Junipero.
You're definitely gonna get some Gators basketball in the
Oh
GTA
God, I'm not gonna
6.
put that. I'm not gonna put that in there. I don't want to get that gritty.
Combine all of our wild cards into one thing.
I wish I would have prophesied someone that was gonna die next, but
But if you have a Feast of San Gennaro in your neighborhood, go to it.
Go
get a
cannoli.
hand meatball and a cannoli.
Yeah, get a meatball sauce.
a
Tiramisu.
meatball and a cannoli at the same time.
Tiramisu, yeah, one hand meatball, one hand cannoli.
Well, savory
Oh
sweet.
God, someone's gonna meme what I just did and put like dicks in my mouth again.
Okay, now do it again, and Brian, zoom in. Enhance.
Gina was right. Also, when you were just saying, it did make me think, San Gina Pero?
That's what I said. I was like, San Junipero.
There you go. You go, you get some Italian food, and then you upload your consciousness to a giant computer, and you get to live in the 80s forever.
I want lesbian love in the 80s. But I also don't want to put, knowing on us, it's going to be the fucking meta, and I don't want to do all that. I don't want to give it to Mark Zuckerberg. I don't want him to have my conscience.
No.
He'll
He'd ruin
fondle it and do something weird with it.
Absolutely. And again, these are wild cards, and I think I love all three of these incredibly personal, right? As it should be. It's not even really an endorsement. I don't think anybody's necessarily getting on board with these. If either you're in or you're out, but it's mostly meant to reflect what we are
I'm in
personally
all three of
excited
ours.
about.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the poll says. The poll's
Yeah.
just like 0% all across the board. No, everyone's gonna pick Jess's.
I don't think a lot of people want to shoot guns in games anymore. It's a little too real. No one wants to go to
They
crowded
want to just like walk
environments.
through a field of wildflowers,
which is
as the
impossible in the
wind-
game because someone's going to kill you. There's someone hiding and they're going to
It's
kill
so
you.
relaxed. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, there goes all my money. Gotta go get it back, I guess. Died again.
You know, we just to go back a category to like trailers for upcoming things we're looking forward to. We have it on good authority that we will get a Supergirl trailer in November.
Yeah, very exciting.
Potential, like who knows what other, they don't really tell us usually other than like 24 hours in advance when a trailer is coming out. And the studios vary so much. Marvel has kind of shortened their gap in how soon you get a trailer. DC seems to have kind of a wider gap. We got the Superman trailer pretty early. December ahead of a July release.
Yeah, they were like releasing little breadcrumbs all throughout.
So
If I knew about that Supergirl one, I would have absolutely chose that Supergirl.
Oh,
trailer.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
forward to
yeah.
that more than anything.
Yeah.
And I think like that trailer is a big deal. I don't know that anybody's expecting Supergirl to be as big a hit. It should be a big hit as Superman, just the character's not as well known. But like that trailer establishing like how different a tone is this gonna have from Superman? Like what tone is it gonna have? I wanna see some space stuff, some like cosmic, freaky alien, whatever, you know? Like,
I'm excited about the trailer, not excited about what all the chuds online are gonna say.
Like, it's not a movie for them anyway.
I mean,
Chuds.
they came out for the white guy Superman, so it's like
That's true.
they're not gonna be happy no
It's
matter
gonna
what.
be even worse.
So,
It's
But
gonna
if they have a crush on my girl, then they're gonna show it. Oh my god. They're
yeah.
like, it should have been Cindy
I've
Smith.
already seen people being like, what if we don't want her to be a party girl and we'd rather her be a good girl? And I was like, oh my God, it's starting already.
we can't have
That's
anything.
crazy. After I watch Hunting Wives, let me tell you, they're still not good girls.
That's right. Also, good girls don't necessarily make good stories. You need people to have flaws.
I mean, all you have to do to believe that is watch the 1980s Supergirl. Helen Slater is lovely. It's just she's just very sweet, very bland.
I think the only movie where a good girl story works is the Wizard of Oz. It's only the Wizard of Oz. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Not a single thing.
Not a single other thing. I will not hear it. Period.
And again, it's tough to say when we will get some of these trailers. Studios could decide to hold them till January or February, but we might get a Mandalorian and Grogu trailer before the year.
That's on the table.
Probably nothing for Avengers Doomsday because it'll still be so far away, even if they have shot some stuff. And who knows, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Obviously, they're filming it right now. It may not be, probably won't be wrapped for the next few months, but if they wanted to push out something early,
they could cut together some footage.
We're gonna see Lord and Miller at the next con being like, okay, here's some graphics we got. We're still not close.
Here's one frame of Beyond the Spider-Verse, yes.
Miles in his old suit from the first movie.
And then, we were talking even some trailers for series. Again, we have this Lantern show coming out in early 2026 from HBO. So we could get, HBO put out those this year on HBO, with a bunch of clips from different movies or different shows. So they could have some House of the Dragon season 3 stuff, some of that, some of Night of the Seven Kingdoms, their other kind of Game of Thrones spin-off show that was delayed from this year.
Yeah. We're supposed to get a new Jordan Peele movie trailer. No one knows.
We know nothing about that movie, including the cast, right?
Yeah.
Also, none of us chose him for the movie.
Yeah, that was another good option.
That was also on my list, but I had to narrow it down.
Is that Marlon Wayne's? That's his Smashing Machine?
That's his Smashing Machine,
I feel like he's done a series.
Well,
he had to have done a series.
He did Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, I didn't see
Very gritty.
That's
very
right.
gritty.
Very so gritty.
Shut up.
Gritty.
You and Will Smith. You're like, I love Will Smith.
Gritty.
That's the true.
You're gonna summon him. You're gonna summon
That's him. He wants it. He wants Will Smith here.
Also, what are our big horror releases this year? Him probably falls into that category. Frankenstein falls into that category.
Black Phone 2 is coming out.
Black Phone 2, The Conjuring.
I mean, horror is so hot right now that I would not be surprised if every studio is bring me my.
For sure.
And
then
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I think that's maybe December. Yeah.
I think it's all Universal and Blumhouse together doing it right now. I don't think Amazon has any. Lionsgate doesn't have any.
And if you wanted to say Wake Up Dead Man, obviously that's more mystery, detective, but often has some scary elements.
Depending on how they do the long walk, it's not horror, but that is Lionsgate. It's sort of like psychological terror.
I think for the big picture ones, it's definitely only Universal.
Yeah.
Right? Because
they do it right.
They just put it out. It's him, Black Phone, and Five Nights at Freddy's. They got 3 months. They got 3 months. And then we get into the new year, and I'm like, okay, go off, I guess.
And then we should shout out some people mentioning in the chat too. Fallout Season 2 comes out. Now that's December. It's a little later, but we got that. I mean, that was a great trailer.
I'm so excited.
That was a really fun trailer they just put out last week.
Yeah. They're crushing it.
Amazon Studios, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Hire me.
It's been quiet from Amazon for a minute, but I feel like it's about to ramp up now with Gen V. And
that's the shitty thing about Amazon. They can afford to do it as much as they want, be as quiet as they want. And then they come out with Fallout, they come out with Invincible, and then they come out with The Boys and Gen V. And I go, great, good for them. They can just keep doing this.
And the things that they stand behind, they promote the hell out.
They promote,
right? I remember getting so much merch for the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. They were like, yeah, you want Tupperware bowls? You want this? You want a $1 stay at the Sportsman's Lodge? And I was like,
that's on.
Wow, they really believe in this show and want it to win Emmys.
That's Amazon and capitalism, dude. They straight up will give you all that fucking merch. But it's not even just merch too. They're doing actual promotions.
Right.
They're at what is it? CCXP. They're always at CCXP.
Contrast that with Apple, who also has all the money in the world, but they're like, wait, we have a TV studio?
No, they're not very good at promoting their shows, unless with the exception of Severance.
Which they did not promote until after it was already a hit. Because they were like, oh crap, people keep talking about this thing?
Shout out to Amazon, or Apple. F1 just crossed the $600 million mark at the box office. It's kind of a bona fide hit. It's been a nice, slow sleeper hit. Okay. It's the biggest movie Brad Pitt's ever been in.
Oh. I'm still not seeing it.
The biggest sports movie of all time.
I'm glad Brad Pitt's finally getting his day.
You know what? He needs it.
He needs it.
Everyone keeps knocking my boy down.
One of today's sponsors for the Break Room is Hims. Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable tablets, Viagra, Cialis, and their generics for up to 95% less. We can't show you how effective it is on camera because that'd be bad. But if you suffer from erectile dysfunction, trust us, Hims can help. No insurance is needed and one low price covers everything, from treatments to ongoing care. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED option that works for you. The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor's visits. You just fill out an intake form on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/breakroom. That's HIMS.com/breakroom for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/breakroom. The featured products include compounded products, which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See a website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. A couple other things. Percy Jackson. And
Percy
comes out in
Jackson
December.
Yeah.
You already mentioned Wonder Man, Avatar 3. Those are all kind of like later winter, December joints.
Honestly, we said it was going to be slow, but I think we've proven that
it's
going to be good eating.
No, it's all series.
It's not the gigantic tent poles that we just came out of, but it's going to be a lot of high quality stuff, I think. And I mean, we didn't even really touch on a lot of the more Oscar baity stuff comes out in the fall. Marty Supreme, little Timmy Chalamet
Is that
as
the
a ping pong
Safdie
man.
movie?
That's the other Safdie movie.
Tyler the Creator's in it. That's gonna be crazy as hell.
And there's a bunch of the Julia Roberts movie.
Is it Julia Roberts movie?
Pretty Woman. It's called Pretty Woman.
That's crazy. I've never read that in my life. Re-release Pretty Woman.
I actually get to see that Street Food Cinema, which is like they do outdoor movies in LA, and it was delightful. People were getting dressed up in her outfits left and right.
Do you work on commission? Big mistake. Huge. Okay. Shout out to Lil Bugaboo 77. Love your name, Lil Bugaboo. Love you guys. Thank you for making my Monday. Hey, thank you for making my Monday. Mick Jack Attack, Toy Story 4, Scary Movie 6. Those are both 2026.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Toy Story 5, right?
Toy Story 5.
And
already came out.
Scary Movie 6. There's also another Scream coming out.
Yes. It's going to be a big franchise.
Not seeing it.
Which Scary
Jessica
Movie 6.
doesn't want to
We already
scream.
had 5 scary movies,
Yeah.
and they haven't even made one in like 10 years.
Yeah, I've made one forever. The 5th one was not good. The 4th one is amazing.
The last couple didn't have the Wayans and Anna
once the
Faris,
Wayans-
right?
But Ashley Tisdale was great. Ashley Tisdale was
Once the Wayans brothers or the Wayans
they
fathers
moved
and
off.
nephews and
There's
like
also-
once they
yeah,
moved along.
At a certain point, it was like Charlie Sheen, and it was mostly a parody of
I
Signs.
think it was after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was at the second one to third where they departed and
Yeah.
they became the other writers. And the third one is one of my favorite. You guys, my family is a big scary movie family, and the third one is so fucking funny. I love the Signs.
Listen, I think 1 through 3 are hilarious.
Yeah.
Which is the
And
one
that-
where the hat keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
That
and bigger.
first one.
that's 3. Because that's the Signs. Yeah, that's the Signs. The cowboy.
That first one, when you look back at like parody movies in general, like that first one was such a big deal because there'd been this wave in like the 80s and 90s with your Lethal Weapons and like Hot Shots movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even before that, Airplane and stuff like that. But that wave had kind of crested, it kind of died out. Scary Movie came out, was such a blockbuster hit.
Yeah.
And off of that, you got Not Another Teen Movie, an epic
great.
movie, and all the blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You were getting 6 of them a year, but like that first Scary Movie was so funny and so big.
I think like with the success of Naked Gun and hopefully this next Scary Movie does well, maybe those movies will come back. Honestly, I love them.
I want those movies to come back. I like Not Another Teen Movie, but once we got into like the Twilight spinoff one, the superhero spinoff one, the Kim Kardashian one, I was like, okay, now we're just making these aren't even funny anymore.
It's just like everything. Like it starts out kind of high quality and then garbage in,
and then garbage in.
Like
Because Epic Movie was actually kind of funny. I like the anthology of Epic Movie as like, or Movie 43. Movie 43.
Yeah.
That one was
I love movie parodies.
That kind of goofy
Bring 'em
style.
back.
Yeah, I think, as we get later into this year, 2026 is a fun year, right? Like we already talked about Odyssey and some of the, and Spider-Man and Supergirl, but we also got a Spielberg movie coming out. There's that Project Hail Mary movie.
Yeah.
Spielberg movie.
It's an untitled.
Gina, I swear to God.
It's an alien movie. No, it's an untitled alien movie.
It's actually The Color Purple, which they've re-released a million times.
It's color purpler.
Oh my
Still
God.
purple.
Still purple. Back in the habit. Purple. how purple got a groove.
Whoopi Goldberg's like,
Purple
I'm
got
just
a-
a mashup of all my characters.
Also,
So you want me to do
Got
the
it.
dinosaur movie where we're detectives?
There's Fast 11. The
my
Daniels,
God, there's the Fast
the writer-directors of Everything Ever All at Once have a new movie coming out. There's potentially Dune 3 next year. There's a Narnia movie, of course, with Greta Gerwig's Narnia movie. And then, Daredevil season 2, Daredevil Born Again season 2. That's early 2026, so we might get that trailer sometime soon. They've already filmed it. The Punisher special presentation, same thing there. X-Men 97 season 2.
Yeah.
Now,
A lot of good stuff.
some people are saying that won't even come out next year, but I'm hoping it does.
It's so hard to tell with animation because, they obviously, when the first one premiered, they had finished most writing for season 2. And then obviously the showrunner from season 1 left, some rewriting to be done. Those scripts were done, but animation just takes such a long time. I do think it'll come out.
Are we getting Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Is that
I think
next
I don't
year?
know if it's 2026, but they got renewed for 2 more seasons. They
Yeah,
got season 2 and 3.
yeah, which means those writers are writing both those seasons back to back.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 2026. I guess the math depends on Marvel's window that they're doing now. That they're only these many movies, this many series.
I bet X-Men will be next year. I bet
Yeah.
Spider-Man will not be next year.
I think it's gonna be
rolled
X-Men
over.
and the other one that you mentioned. What was the other one? X-Men and it was another
Friendly Neighborhood.
Not Marvel's on.
we can talk about it later.
Okay, and then late next year we get Clayface. There's another
yeah.
Hunger Games movie.
Oh yeah, they're
All this kind of stuff. So we probably also, and this is actually something we could get sometime soon. So in March, there's a movie coming out starring Kendrick Lamar, written and directed by Trey Parker and Matt Stone of South Park. People know very little about this movie. That is a unique combination of talent.
It's great.
And so there's going to be a lot of interest in when that trailer drops and kind of explains the premise. There's been some rumors of what the premise might be, and they're wild. So when we first get whatever the title and the premise of that first trailer is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, anything we guess could not even come
I know.
close.
I was watch him be Token, and it's an adult version of Token's life. Token is somehow Kendrick Lamar.
I think it has to be a musical. I think it has to be a musical, and those guys do know musicals and do musicals.
And he's never
really
been
well.
in a movie, right, Kendrick?
No. He's done a bunch of short films. He's made his own short films and then released them in theaters.
Half of acting is just charisma.
Again, it's a wild combination of talent, and the rumor is the movie's about slavery.
Yeah, that's what they.
Which is I
would not
the South Park guys doing a slavery movie.
No,
with
I
Kendrick
would
Lamar
not put it
is
past them to do a
bonkers.
musical slavery movie.
Bonkers.
When they did the Book of Mormon, people were like, "What are you talking about? You did a musical on an entire religion?"
Yeah. So, anyways, there's a lot going on next year, and it's gonna be an interesting time as you kind of head into the home stretch of this year. We're really excited. If you're watching this on demand, throw in the comments anything we didn't mention, or if you want to second one of our suggestions or something else somebody threw out from the chat, throw
Sounds
out.
like Jess is the big winner tonight, though.
I think she was.
Yeah.
I get $500, and Zach has to watch the opposite of a gritty movie.
What's the least gritty movie ever made?
It's probably the fluffiest movie ever.
Yeah, it has to be
fluffiest movie ever
Universal's
made?
coming out with a child movie called Gabby's Big Doll
Gabby's
House.
Playhouse.
Does your daughter watch it?
I have to watch Gabby's
No,
Playhouse.
never mind. No,
That's why he needs to even it out with Grit.
I will say, there's a rep theater here in Los Angeles called the New Beverly Cinema. I watched The Right Stuff there.
Did you? Okay. Oh, so I screamed because my roommate went there last night and watched The Big Stuff or The Right Stuff too. It was 3 hours.
We
long.
might have been at the same screening.
I think you guys were at the same screening.
But they also on Saturday and Sunday afternoons they play
screamed.
old family movies, and they're playing the animated Robin Hood movie.
No,
Coming up.
it's gonna be too many horny 30-year-olds.
I know.
Do not go.
Yeah.
I'm so
Keep the
excited.
plastic on the chairs.
Keep me married hot. I like my cartoons hot. Why are you
Also,
trying to
also
unhot
Robin
them?
Hood. A lot of people got a thing for little Fox Robin
Oh
Hood.
wait, I thought that's what I was thinking of.
Both
the Fox Robin
him
Hood.
and Maid Marian and the Fox.
I was thinking of the Fox
yeah.
Robin Hood. I was not thinking about whatever the other one was. Wait, is it not the Fox Robin Hood that's
No,
taking
they're
place?
both foxes.
Oh,
They're both
okay.
foxes.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
saying
yeah.
Maid Marian, the love interest, both the little
I
couple.
thought it was
Yeah,
a different
yeah,
thing. I was like, no.
Oh man,
The horny
that might be that's my seasonal rewatch.
I
right
went
there,
the last time I went to the Beverly. They were doing back to back. Sean Baker. It was Tangerine and the Florida Project. Let me tell you, I went out crying, but I also went out being like, I've seen the world.
Yes.
I'm a different person.
Heavy doubleheader.
Doubleheader, not a single laugh.
You know,
Not a single laugh.
we've endorsed this before, but wherever you live, probably not too far from you, there's probably a little rep theater, a little art house, a little, maybe it's attached to a museum or a regional theater or something like that. Just every once in a while, remind yourself to check what they got coming up. Because maybe it's like some weird indie movies or foreign films, but then sometimes they play some old movies. And just the opportunity to see an old movie that maybe you love or maybe you've been meaning to watch in a room full of people on a big screen is just special. The New Beverly that Jessica and I were just talking about, they go a little bit farther. It's owned by Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
The tickets,
We're in LA.
It's in LA.
But listen, I'm from the smallest town ever, Boonton Township, New Jersey, and Boonton, New Jersey had a theater called the Darris Theater. They used to do like old, B horror movies, and that was what my friends and I did in high school. Every like Friday night we would go to this. They even had like an old man pianist who would like accompany like the stuff beforehand, and it's still there. It's like just got declared like a historical like monument or something. Like every small town has one of these.
I'll also throw out, if you are a single person, or maybe you're just a person who's like looking for like-minded friends, it's a great place to go find film lovers, movie nerds, all those kinds of things, because everybody is there excited about the movies.
Yeah.
And like, you'll be standing waiting to get concessions behind somebody who's wearing a shirt from your favorite cartoon or whatever, right?
And then they
Hit
go,
them up.
no, you're not a real fan. And then they quiz you on every part of it. No, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Listen, I wore my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt last night. There was like a girl sitting by herself who had one on too, and I was like, hey, nice shirt.
We are wearing shirts. My theater in my hometown, they do this thing called All Frickin' Night where they play horror movies for 24 hours.
Hell yes.
And you're supposed to go and try to stay awake for the 24 hours. And I would go throughout high school.
Yes.
And anytime someone ran up banisters, you go, Bannister! And it would wake everyone up. You had to scream Bannister as loud as you could. Anytime someone runs down the stairs in a horror movie. Because it's a bad move. You never go up the stairs. You're cornered.
I love it.
What are you going to do? Jump out the second floor? Break your neck? Stupids.
That's great. Final thing. I'm wearing a shirt from Nerd Riot Shop, as is Gina's wearing a little shirt.
Brand new one.
And right now, if you've added your eye on a design over at nerdriot.shop, these or others, they're running the Labor Day sale. Has already started.
Ooh.
Significant discounts on a bunch of different designs. Go check it out. But I think with that, that's probably a good place to wrap up. What are you excited about this fall? And you can throw in activities. Are you an apple picking type of person? Do you go to a corn maze? Are you a haunt person?
Me too.
I love a corn maze.
I love a corn maze or like a hay maze.
Any kind of maze you want to make in a fall.
A corn maze, one guy with a chainsaw in the distance, and it's lights out. Okay?
Yeah, get some apple cider and like sip it as you walk through the maze. Like, this is such a lovely maze. And then all of a sudden, one 20-year-old college student with a hockey mask on is like,
little does he know that this is my kink.
You're making me happy, sir.
They're doing, I guess there's that big like freak circus show kind of thing that's scary in Vegas, and they had to put out a warning statement that was like, we know you like clowns. Like, please don't like fraternize or touch or diddle. I'm like, I'm not trying to.
They used to do a great one at Pierce College. I don't know if they do anymore, but they had like, it was like a corn maze, like hot buttered ears of corn and apple cider and a couple fun houses, and it was like just the right size.
I bet it's packed as hell now. They're all packed.
I don't know if they've done it since the pandemic, but maybe, hopefully they'll bring it back.
I drive like 2 hours out to a corn maze because there's not that many people at it. And it's like this small town where everyone knows each other, and I'm just there like...
They're like, there's an outsider here.
I'm like,
we haven't seen her before.
What was that episode of freaking Supernatural with the scarecrow that they feed the random travelers?
That's a season 1 episode. That's a good one.
That's me. They're gonna feed me to the scarecrow.
Looks like we'll have a good harvest this year.
Stop it from fucking. Oh God. Also, that was definitely just taken from Jeepers Creepers, right?
I mean, it is a very well-worn trope that that small towns. I mean, if you go back to the Wicker Man, it's it's like, like we are a small. They were Swedish.
Children of the Damned, all of those.
And listen, horror movies. You don't want to go to a small town in a horror
Never go to
movie.
small towns. That's live in big cities. Nothing bad happens there, folks. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for watching. Come back. We don't have our exact plan for this week. We'll most likely talk about Peacemaker episode 2 on Friday, And we're going to stream at some point in between now and then. Maybe Wednesday.
Maybe some Alien Earth.
Maybe a little Alien Earth. Maybe if like an interesting piece of news or a trailer drops, we might hop on and do that.
We'll probably still do Peacemaker on Friday.
Yeah, for sure. Probably Peacemaker on Friday. And then something in between now and then as well. But importantly, have yourself a great week, everybody. Take care of yourself. And if you can, take care of somebody else. Okay? Bye.